Chains of Love are an amazing new band here from Vancouver, and I saw them play at the Biltmore Cabaret about a week back. Featuring Nathalia Pizarro on vocals, and she will be talking to me right now on the phone just in preparation for their Music Waste gig. So let's see if we can get Nathalia on the phone. Okay. So we're here joined by Nathalia Pizarro from Chains of Love. Hello, Nathalia.
Hi.
This is an interview for Stranded, the Australian-Canadian music show. I must admit, for a radio DJ, I just don't get out to enough live gigs, but when I do, I'm always blown away here in Vancouver by what I see. And I saw Chains of Love at the Biltmore and thought I'd get in touch with Nathalia. So thanks for chatting today.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Oh, anytime. Chains of Love have just popped out of nowhere, but yourself, you've been playing around a fair bit in the Vancouver music scene for a number of years. I wonder if you could let us know about your own evolution and the different bands you've played in. I know The Spreads is one of your bands.
Yep. Yeah, I play guitar and I sing in The Spreads. I share the vocal duties with my girlfriend Carmen, and she plays bass. And yeah, it's definitely a little bit different than Chains of Love. It's more, I guess it's got more of like a punk rock attitude than like a soul garage feel.
Yeah, that's right. And the new band, that's the thing, it literally is a fresh sound, and it maybe is time now for something that's a bit more celebratory in rock and roll. That's the thought that came to my mind when I saw you guys, that you're celebrating up there.
Yeah, you mean for Chains of Love,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're all, I mean, so often you see so many bands or so many musicians that just, they don't seem very happy on stage, or it's kind of like, it looks like work, you know? So I think, we're all just really excited, and, you know, it definitely makes me happy to be singing and playing music and performing and stuff, so I try and look like I'm enjoying myself, you know?
Well, you certainly were at the Biltmore there. The origin of the band, like how did it actually come together, this evolution of this particular sound?
I think, well, originally what had happened was Felix, he's the guitarist and the producer of Chains of Love, and he owns Little Red Sounds, which is a recording studio that we all kind of, like, all of our projects had recorded there over the years, and talking about, like, Mode Modern, The Spreads, Manica Tracks, Time Cops, Student Teacher. They're, like, all, like, each one of us is in about maybe, like, 4 different projects alone. Like Rebecca, I think, plays in 5 different projects right now.
Wow.
So, yeah, so basically, Little Red Sounds was the common factor, and Felix brought it up to me one day in passing, saying that he wanted to start a girl group. He wanted to start, he wanted to do something that focused around strong female vocals. And so then I came to the studio, and we just started working. It was him and myself, and it actually started with Clint, and we just kind of got around to starting writing songs on Tuesdays. And we showed up one Tuesday, we wrote a song, and then the next Tuesday, Henry Beckwith came with Felix, and he's the pianist. And I brought my friend Steve, and he plays drums. And then that was the original band. It was the 4 of us. Yeah. There was, the 5 of us. That was the original band. And then we wrote every Tuesday for a month, and we just put our songs up, and it kind of exploded before we even could think, you know?
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah. And to the point where you're already going to be touring pretty extensively, I guess, this summer, right?
Yeah, that's the thing, is our little recording project turned into this kind of a working band now. So yeah, we're trying to get our act together and trying to go on tour. We leave in, I think it's 7 days now.
Yeah.
We leave to New York, and then Toronto, and then Calgary. We're doing North by Northeast, and then Sled Island, or I like to call it Sled Island.
Oh, yeah, that's a brilliant festival up there. And a little jaunt to Seattle, too, I noticed, too, online. You're playing there soon as well?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're playing on the 6th at the High Dive.
Okay. And of course, we'll mention Music Waste just very soon, because that's actually happening on Friday.
Next week, yeah.
That's right, which is actually tonight, if you're listening right now live. And so we are talking to Nathalia from Chains of Love, and definitely, I mean, that girl group sound, I mean, we're going to hear a lot of these comparisons to the Phil Spector sound. It's so great to hear that, a sense of history coming through in the music.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, like if you Felix knows the sound. I mean, like he's a little bit of a genius, and I mean, I can't necessarily go into it too much because honestly, I wouldn't know what I would be talking about. But Felix was trying to explain to me the way that we recorded, and there was definitely like a specific technique that he was going after, but. At the end of the day, we're just musicians. I mean, like, we enjoy the girl group sound, we enjoy the soul and the Motown, but we really want to experiment as musicians and kind of be able to go into different facets. Like, we've already experimented with recording different kinds of songs, and we'd really like to have a good library of different LPs, you know? Yeah, I'm just excited to just go out there and sing and record, and you know.
Yeah, well, definitely, I can highly recommend the band Chains of Love for just a really good night out of music, because you're up there on that stage and you're having fun, and it really comes across. So, folks here in the city can see you at Music Waste. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that festival actually, and what we can expect and where you're playing?
Yeah, Music Waste is great. It's like a local festival based around local musicians, Vancouver acts, and I think it's about 4 days, and it starts next week, and we are going to be playing, we're headlining at the Electric Owl. I believe we go on at 10:30. We'll be playing with Student Teacher and the Shilohs. The Electric Owl, which is a new venue as well.
Oh, right. Oh.
Yeah, and that's good. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be so much fun.
Whereabouts in the city is that?
It's on Main Street. I think it's across from the Cobalt. It used to be the old American bar, from what I heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Well, that's Chains of Love. We've been speaking with Nathalia from the band, and you can catch them at Music Waste on Friday. Thanks so much. And for Australian listeners who can't be there on the night, you're just about to hear the single. It is the single. You got it. Is that actually the first single?
Yeah, that'll be our 7-inch with the B-side Black Hearts on. It's released on High Scores, and we should get it next week. It'll be available for Music Waste. Oh,
great. Okay,
yeah.
Well, we're going to play that song right now.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm so excited. Thank you for having me.
No problem, Nathalia.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.